Good morning, it's Elaine with Elaine's Custom Cards. This is the card we'll be making today, and we are using the designer series paper called Harvest Meadow. And there's a bunch of really pretty papers in here. Very nice. We're going to be using this one and this one here on this card. And then the stamp set I'm using is Nature's Harvest with the dies, because I'm going to die cut this little flower out. And then I used the layering ovals dies for this, but you can use the punch that has the two ovals on it. It's just a little bit larger. You could use this instead if you don't have the dies. And then for the greeting, I used the garden birdhouses, and I used this birthday wishes, and for the inside I used hope each moment of your day is as special as you are. Very simple card. So let's get started. At the end of the video, I'll tell you who won last week's drawing for the card kit from the video. The only thing you've got to provide is the Stampin' die set, because I can't stamp any images on this sort of thing. So you'll have to purchase those or use something different. So anyway, I will give you that information after I'm done showing you this card. I'll have all the sizes and dimensions on my blog. I stamped the envelope with this, and I used Misty Moonlight. That's what color these are. Misty Moonlight and Basic White. So, first thing I did was stamp my envelope. And then I always stamp the ends. If I'm not putting a layer inside the card, I always stamp first. In case I make a mistake, I can cover it up. So I've already done that. I stamped my image and die cut it with the image from the dies. And the rest of it's all, I mean, this is die cut, but like I said, you can use this punch. So let's get started. We'll start with putting this together. I will tell you the sizes, but they will also be on my blog. This is 3 by 5, and the DSP is 4 3/4 by 2 3/4. So we're just going to glue that to my Misty Moonlight. I stamped the sentiments in Misty Moonlight, so this is a blue and white card. And it's got like 1/8 inch border all around. Okay, the next layer is this one. This is 4 by 3. This is 3 3/4 by 2 3/4. So glue that. I want to mention that you can now order Eden's Garden. That was as of yesterday. I have the stamps and dies. When I tried to order the gems, when I ordered my other stuff, they were on back order. So I have not ordered the gems or the paper yet. Oh, I forgot to tell you the size of this. Okay. 2.5 by 2 and 2 1/4 by 1 7/8, or yeah, 2 1/4 by 1 7/8. Okay. Real quickly, I will show you the Eden's Garden in case you haven't seen it. I don't have a color printer, so I couldn't print this. But this is the paper. It's very beautiful. It's got some gold foiling in it. I plan on trying to order this later this month. So there's that. I have the stamps and dies. And then there's the cotton paper and the gems. Bring that up. They're pretty also. And you can get the whole collection for $82. The other thing I wanted to tell you is that this number is 160849 in case you're interested. Starting tomorrow, that's a funny lighting here. Starting tomorrow, to sign up as a demonstrator, instead of the regular $99, it's $75, and you get $125 worth of product, no shipping. You get some free catalogs and some other supplies with that. So if you're interested in getting a discount on your, I mean, you can add this Eden's Garden to that $125 worth of product. And then you can just pick some other things to go with it. Cardstock, ink, whatever. The way I do this, because I want this piece glued to this, I usually put it upside down. Anyway, you can save 20% as a demonstrator, and you don't have to order anything else until at least the end of March next year. And it's $300 retail a quarter, and you get, it doesn't cost you $300, you get 20% off of that. You could order $300 a month. You can order $150 for 2 months. However you want to do it. What works best for you. Okay, now I'm going to put this on here. If you have any questions, please email me. Excuse me. And I'd be happy to help you. If you're only interested in becoming a customer and ordering product from me, my online store, elainescustomcards.stampinup.net. It's in the description below the video. You just click on the little down arrow. And you can get to my email, my online store, whatever. Now this paper is directional. So you make sure it's not upside down when you put this together. And I want this scooted up there, because I'm going to put a ribbon down here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and glue this. I will have a drawing next week for this card kit. What I'm doing is taking the comments that people make, put it in comment picker, and then use that to pick the winner. So please comment, subscribe, and push the little bell button, and it will tell you whenever I'm uploading another video. Okay, now I have a piece of ribbon, and it is this is a combination ribbon that's in the annual catalog, and I'm going to be using a piece of each. So this piece is 5 inches, and I'm just going to put it right across here, just like so. tape it to the back. I really appreciate my subscribers, and the comments really help. So I appreciate when you comment, and that's one reason why I'm doing my giveaways. I was trying to think of what would be the best thing to give away, and people seem to like to have a card kit, so I am happy to do that. Okay, once you've got that on there, then you're going to take, and you can glue this, oops, to the front of your card, because the ribbon just needed to be tucked under there. So let's go ahead and glue this to the front of the card. Now this design I've used for other things. It's a nice design. I'm going to show you some other cards that I made with this paper and stamp set. So I kind of just centered that, just like so. And then I took a glue dot, because I don't want this moving. And just to keep it safe, I went ahead and put one of these paper pumpkin glue dots right under here. I don't think it's going to go anywhere, but I wanted to make sure it stayed put. So I'll put that there. And then I'm going to put dimensionals on the back of this. And I actually used 4 on here because I'm putting one above and one below, kinda, because of this ribbon here. I've got some glue and some dimensionals that the backing wants to come off. Okay, and then I took this twine. Well, first I put this right here. I want my flower there, and I don't want to forget to put it there. And I just glued this down. I mean, you could put it on dimensionals, but I just use glue. Just a little bit of glue like that. I slipped it under the ribbon. Just like so. Okay. Then I took this twine. And this is Misty Moonlight and Silver. And I slipped that right under there. I'll try to slip it under there. Lift that up. Come here. There you are. Then I just tied a bow. And I wanted it right above that flower. Tie a little bow. I don't normally do bows on camera, but this one was necessary. Put my bow there. Trim the ends a little. Now you can put a glue dot behind the bow, and then you know it's not going anywhere. But let's get this other done first. I don't think that's going anywhere, so we'll just leave it. So now we're going to put this on there. We're almost done. I put that kind of off towards this, kind of centered under this panel. Make sure it's straight. And there's your card and your envelope. Just like that. Let me show you real quick the other cards I made with this paper. Oh, I forgot. I had some in color enamel dots. And if you don't have these, you can use the pearls and color them the Misty Moonlight and add the pearls instead, and that will work just fine. So I'm going to put one here, one over here, and one in the middle, just like so. So yes, you can use the pearls instead of if you don't have these enamel dots. There's your card for today. And these are the other cards I made using that paper and the dies. And this, I used this, and then I used, there's more dies in here. I use these dies to die cut these, and then I have sequins on here. And those are in the annual catalog. And then I made this card. I just stamped that on there and used the same sequins, the same ribbon, and then I used my blends to color that. And then I made this card. And this is the ribbon that's in the suite that you can get. It's very pretty. And then these are the oh, here's the sequins. They're the Artistry Bloom sequins, and then these are brushed metallic dots. You could also use these on there. And the last one I did, I haven't made an envelope for this one. I stamped directly on this designer series paper. This is the Dahlia that was a celebration free item with the leaves, and then some other stamp sets I used. I don't have them on my desk, but anyway, that was this one. I really like this card. So that's your card for today. Now let me tell you who won last week's card kit. It was this kit. The only thing that's not in here, I included a piece of basic white for you to stamp and die cut your flowers. But the winner of this, let me get this out so you can see what I used. I used this. This is the bundle you will need to make the flowers for that card. And it's Cindy Hershey is the winner from last week. And I wanted to show you, this is the Harvest Meadow collection. The paper, the ribbon, and it's got this really pretty embossing folder. Anyway, that's my card for this week. Sorry, I'm a little rattled this morning for some reason. So if you want to see how I made any of these other cards, just leave me a comment and I can do another video showing you how I made the other cards. But I will leave all the dimensions and products on my blog so that you can refer and just hit the little down arrow and that will take you to the blog. You have a blessed day and have fun stamping, and congratulations again to Cindy Hershey.